Okay, hello, welcome to the 2022 Monaco E-Prix Drivers Press Conference. We're joined by Robin Frijns from Envision Racing, Eric Vergne from Techeetah, and Edoardo Mortara from ROKiT Venturi Racing. First of all, question for all of you, starting with Robin. The Gen 3 car was revealed last night. Thoughts?
Interesting. I think for what the car produced on power, I think is good for racing. How it looks, not really my taste, to be honest, but maybe others like it.
You're excited to drive it, no doubt.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's more power, obviously, it's lighter. I really want to try it out. It has different tires. We drove a handful instead of Michelin. Don't know how they will react, but for sure it's going to be quicker. The question is how much. I heard good things about it, that it's handling pretty well, so I'm looking forward to test it out.
And Jeff?
I was going to say cookie but well, I think technically speaking, the Formula E and FIA has done a very good job. I think the step we had from Gen 1 to Gen 2 has been big, and the step we have from Gen 2 to Gen 3 is almost as big, if not bigger. So in terms of technical aspect of the car, it's lighter, it's faster, we recover a lot more energy, we got a smaller battery, so therefore that's why it's lighter. And I think it's going in the way of what the world is going today, with more efficiency, we got more speed as well. The car is smaller, so that's going to improve the racing. As for us driver, I think it's going to be very interesting to drive it. It's going definitely to test our skills, because I can't imagine yet in some tracks, when you 350 kilowatts like in Rome, I think it's going to be pretty scary. Very exciting to drive, and yeah, we'll see. I give you my feeling once I've driven it. I can only guess from the numbers I've seen.
I'd like to hear that. Scared to drive, that's what we want as fans, you'll be on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We want the fans we want it to be enjoyable for us, exciting for us. We also want it to be exciting for the fans. And I think on this aspect, it's been a tick on this aspect.
Edoardo?
Well, on paper, the numbers are looking good. So the car, like my colleague said, is lighter, more powerful, probably more grip. So as a driver, you're always excited to drive faster cars. In terms of design, it's difficult for me to pronounce myself, because I was a big fan of the Gen 2 car. So I would have really wanted them, to maybe explore more that kind of design. But I can also understand, they went for something completely different. And so time will tell. We just need probably to get used to it more, and definitely exciting to try it.
It's fast, it looks nimble, so from the driver's perspective, it's an exciting prospect, I'm sure. Okay, Robin, you've had a very strong start to the season so far. I believe you've got the most amount of podiums of anybody in the grid. Very consistently quick. A win is surely around the corner, is it not?
I'm sorry?
A race win is surely just around the corner, is it not?
I hope so. I've been close many times, especially in Rome. I've been leading quite some laps already this year, but the victory is not came quite, still not. But Monaco last year we were very competitive, also leading the race halfway. The most important thing is to be competitive, to be up front, to score as many points as possible, fight for the championship at the end. That's the main goal. You can win a championship without winning a race, obviously, but the goal is to win a race.
In terms of the qualifying format for this season, do you think how excited are you to do that here in Monaco? That's quite unique.
I think the qualifying format in generally, it's a big improvement. Really enjoying doing the duels all the time. So far, I've always been in it, so it's quite nice. In Monaco, you have hopefully more laps in qualifying. The more laps you have, the better you are on the grid, obviously. But I just wherever we go, I enjoy the qualifying format. So can't really wait to get going in Monaco.
And Jeff, you're currently sitting at the top of the standings and looking more and more likely to get that win in the season, each race. Is there, or were there any major setup changes that you're making race by race in order to keep that improvement going, or is it a question of just turning up in the day and maximising the performance in quality and then the race?
I think it's more than that, obviously. You know, the level of competition is extremely high this year. It is now the fourth year of this car, or fifth? Fourth? Of Gen 2.
Yeah.
Therefore, you know, every driver understands it very well, all the teams understand it very well. And therefore, if you want to make a difference, you constantly need to look for those details that can make a difference. And now, turning up on the races and just trying to do a good job is not good enough. So there is, of course, a huge work that is done at the factory, also in the simulator, to try and first understand what we could have done better in the last race, and try and improve those tiny details that we will find. And yeah.
You had season before last quite a convincing win here. Do you feel confident ahead of this race?
Yeah, you know, I feel confident about every races. I think I wouldn't say we had the best car, but clearly we got a good enough package to be consistently at the front. And you know, just a question of putting everything together to be on board and try and win the race. And yeah, I'm confident that we've done the necessary work to achieve those goals this weekend, and only time will tell now.
And Edo, you had, and the team had a strong opening few races for the season. Is your home race here in Monaco a track that will perhaps suit you and the team more, and obviously give you quite an exciting potential of picking up a trophy in the team's home location?
Historically and statistically, we've never been really that good here. Of course, in Formula E, you know, the level of the championship is very high, and it depends a lot on the package that you have. And it seemed to be maybe a little bit difficult, you know, for us, you know, to extract the best out of it like here. But like you said, we had a very strong debut of the season, and I hope that we can be more competitive than we were in the last years. Definitely enjoying, you know, this level of competitiveness that we are in since the beginning, and hopefully we'll have good result here.
I think what we've seen is that the powertrain that Venturi has this season is very impressive, the Mercedes powertrain. Do you feel that this is the best chance yet with your time with ROKiT Venturi to pick up a podium there?
I mean, look, the powertrain looked very competitive in Rio, and then Porsche was looking very competitive in Mexico, and then Jaguar was looking very competitive in Rome, and so where, you know, DS and Envision. I think that what clearly you have to understand is that, like what Jean-Luc was saying, is that we are coming to the end of this Gen 2 car, and everyone is really being able to exploit very much, you know, their own package. And sometimes, you know, our one can be performing better, and in some other racetracks, you know, they can also be performing very well. I think that we are very lucky to have a very, very good one, like you said. But I don't think that it's superior to the others, and we need to make sure that we exploit it at the maximum every time. So I'm looking forward, you know, this weekend to do that, and hopefully, you know, then we can enjoy a good result.
So with that in mind, the kind of marginal gains available for teams because of everybody's experience now in this car, how much do you think experience in the circuit will play into it? Because we've got quite a few Monaco race winners in a bunch of different categories in the Formula E-Prix. Do you think that will help?
Yes, I think so. We were speaking about it with my team actually. I think that here it's a racetrack. You need to have there are a few tricks that you need to know in order to be quick here. Probably I have a little bit the impression that it's probably more than in other racetracks, and or at least I can feel that. I didn't race so much here, and definitely I always felt probably a little bit more here than I was in other racetracks. So, but I'm looking forward, you know, to do better this year, and so let's see.
Sort of extending that question over to you, Robin. You mentioned earlier about you enjoying the new qualifying format. I think you're one of only two drivers that's got themselves to the duels in every race so far this season. So is that level of additional pressure something that suits your driving style? Is it just that perfection, that one lap that's needed?
I wouldn't really say it's pressure. I mean, last year I felt also quite competitive, but then I think I was the only one being in Group 1 the whole season long. So Sometimes, you know, last year Mexico was quite bad, you saw him in the back. But now with this qualifying format, you even have a chance that if you have a good car and you feel comfortable in the car, you should always be starting in the top 8. And that's definitely the case. But is it more pressure? I wouldn't really say so for me, at least.
Okay, and Jeff, from a team perspective, obviously you had the win here in 2019, Antonio had it last season. Does this mean that Monaco is a track that suits the Techeetah car and you expect similar results this time around?
I hope so this year. You know, winning a year on a track and by the year after doesn't mean much. But yeah, I mean, for sure we have a good car on this track. We just, as I said before, we simply need to deliver, do the job we have to do without any mistakes. And always in Formula E, when you do this, you never far off the top. You know, then you need a bit of luck, of course, in the race, not to have the safety car at the wrong time. Yeah, as I said, I'm confident we can have again a strong weekend ahead, like the last 2 years. And we'll see.
And finally, for me, before I open the floor to questions, if either one of you was to win tomorrow's race, would you be celebrating in a similar fashion to last year, or put your own original spin on it?
Robin was last year?
Antonio, top dive.
Top
Antonio
jumped in the pool like from the top. How many meters was it?
I think it was 10 metres. It was the highest one, it was big.
Yeah, I will do it.
Jeff, same or something different?
Flat on the stomach.
Cannibal, yeah. Hello?
I don't like to copy, so I'd like to find another way, to celebrate maybe my own way. So, sure, we'll find, something like cool to do. But this jump was pretty cool.